All right, Tony here with a quick tip, and what we're going to take a look at is something we see a lot here, and we want to make sure that we focus on this because it's super important in anything that you're doing, and that's maintaining a neutral spine. We see some spines kind of get out of whack a little bit depending on what motion we're doing, but I'm going to show you in quick 3 positions on what we're looking at when we want to see a neutral spine. Now, Amanda's here in a prone position, so belly down, and we're looking at everything being nice and aligned, right? If you could see this, she's kind of extended here in the lumbar spine. And that's mainly because her cervical spine is not in neutral either. So the best way to do that, we're gonna take a towel and I'm gonna have her put her forehead straight down. Now, we're gonna see a kind of a theme that we'll see as we go up in our positions here. That forces what we call a double chin. All right, when we get a double chin, then we start to straighten that spine out a little bit. So in the supine position, if you're doing a shoulder exercise or whatever, it's good to put your forehead up a little bit so it kind of creates that double chin and we're not driving that chin forward and getting that neutral or that cervical spine out of neutral. From there, we'll go to a quadruped position on all fours, so come up on hands and knees for me. Once again, a good quadruped is at 90-90, so your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And again, we're keeping an eye on the spine here. That's what we're focusing on. If she were to look up, go ahead and look up, we'd start to see some extension back here. We don't want to see that. So keep that double chin motion, right? And we're just going to drive the T-spine up just a little bit. Down a little, right there, perfect. All right, now we'll keep a nice neutral spine. So if we're going to do a bird dog or we're going to do some type of flexibility exercise, it's important that we keep a nice neutral spine in that double chin position. Now, as we come up to standing, we're going to get into a bent over position. So if we were to do a bent over row or a deadlift or something like that, very popular movements there. Again, we want to make sure, go ahead and stand up straight for me. We want to start with our double chin before we even go. Okay, now I know that's not the funnest cue in the world, right? To go double chin, but trust me, it's going to line everything up. Also, make sure that we're not sloppy in the shoulders. We tend to kind of fall forward because that's what we're used to. We work at the desk all day. Make sure they're back, right? And we got that nice double chin. Okay, from here, I'm going to have Amanda put her hands right here on her hips, and we're going to do a short stop position or just kind of glide those hands down, keeping in that neutral position, keeping that chin in a double chin, and keeping this nice and flat. Okay, now again, we're in a nice base of support for a hinge motion, a bent over row position, things like that. Okay, and we're keeping the neutral spine, keeping that spine in a line so everything else is working the way it's supposed to. Go ahead and relax. All right, so neutral spine and everything you got, think double chin in anything that you're doing, and that's going to really help solidify that alignment in that spine. All right.